Hello everyone, welcome to our Aquarius sequence. So today we're gonna start at the top of the mat. Bring your feet together, open up your palms, and let's start with our Tadasana. Nice and beautiful grounding mountain pose. So make sure that you tuck your tail under and just feel free to bring one ear to one shoulder. Just give yourself nice and gentle stretches from side to side. Make sure you don't put any extra pressure on that neck. And relax your jaw. Inhale, let's bring those arms up above your head and take them down in front of your chest. Connect with your breath. Connect with your center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, nice and gentle slight bend. And let's bring into your forward fold, Tadasana. So take it really nice and gently. Bend one knee after another, the way how you need it. Let's take that right leg up into our flamingo and left leg up and back into our forward fold. So nice and gentle stretches here. Feel free to swing to the front and back. And press into your big toes and roll yourself back up into standing. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, take them in front of your chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, nice and gentle backward bend. And then slowly bring it back to your forward fold. Nice and straight back. Relax your neck. Inhale, look up. Exhale, let's bring it back down. And then slowly bring yourself into your Utkatasana, your chair pose. So send those hips back, shift that weight on the back of your heels and look up. Biceps close to your ears. Inhale. Exhale, step back with your right leg into your lower lunge. If that's too much for you today, you can always bring that right knee down on the mat. Like that. Inhale, reach up. Push your hips forward. Make sure your knee is not going over your left big toe. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, half split pose in our seated position. So just take your time. If flexing your foot is a little bit too intense for you today, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure you're working on your breath and really breathing through the stretches from the back of your legs. Beautiful. Inhale, let's bend that left leg and bring it straight into your pyramid pose. So make sure that you're pushing both of your hips forward to make sure they're nicely squared and your right heel is slightly up. Inhale, kick back, reach up your right leg up into your half split pose. So really balance it out on your left leg and kick as much as you can. Engage your core. Inhale, slowly bend your knees and push yourself back into standing. Inhale, reach your arms up. Inhale, let's bring it back straight into our Utkatasana. Nice and beautiful chair posture. Nice and strong. Controlled, airy. Breathe it through. Send your hips back, raise that left leg back and step back into your lower lunge. Really feel the beautiful, lovely stretch from the leg left, from the leg calf. Keep rising up, relax your fingertips, look up, relax your chin. Let's take that left knee down on the mat. Inhale, open up your hips, open up your chest, reach up. Beautiful. Inhale, let's bring those arms down and push your hips back into your half split pose. Beautiful. So really aim for bringing that chest down, and if you need to, again, just bend that right knee as much as you need to. Really don't worry too much about how does this look like. Just make sure you're listening to your body and you're really not going over your body's limits today. Let's press back straight into our pyramid pose. So again, push your left hip slightly forward to make sure that both of your hips are squared and breathe through the stretches. I was extremely sore today. So let's take that weight on your right leg and lift that left leg up into your half split pose. standing position. So really relax your neck, breathe it through, and focus on balancing out that right leg. Beautiful. Inhale, let's slowly bring it back. Press into your big toes, bend your knees, forward fold, and slowly rise and shine. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, slowly push your hips back, slide backward bend. Be gentle on your lower back. Exhale, let's bring your body down, forward fold. And back into our Utkatasana. Don't worry guys, this is not gonna take too long. Inhale, let's take that right leg back into your lower lunge. And then windmill the arms straight into our beautiful proud warrior two. So open up your arms and inhale, let's reverse the warrior into your peaceful warrior. So really reach as much as you can with your left arm behind you. Inhale, let's bring it back and straight into our half master triangle pose with your left knee bent. If you want to go a little bit deeper into the stretch, you can always extend your arms and go a little bit deeper into that left thigh. And inhale, we're gonna reverse it again. So really connect with your breath. This is really important that both of your feet are beautifully grounded on your mat. Reach up, let's bring it back. One more time, back into your triangle with your elbow on the top of the knee, or you can go a little bit further in the stretch. Just take your time, be gentle with yourself. And feel free to bring both of your arms back down, straight into our lizard pose. So your left leg is on the outside of your left hand, shuffled a little bit back so you can see. Push your hips forward and actively press into the mat. So you really have to engage your fingertips to protect your lower back. Look down, not to put any pressure on your neck. And just breathe it through. Open up your hip flexors and then slowly take that left leg back. We're gonna shift into our cat-cow position. Keep that left leg up in the air. And let's do our Pilates push-ups. So keep those elbows close to your body. Press your hips forward and breathe it through. Keep that left leg up in the air if you can. Make sure you're engaging your core and you're not putting any pressure on your lower back. Let's bring it back down into your cat-cow position and press into your downward facing dog. So again, don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you can't straighten up your knees quite yet, feel free to walk it off and just bend your knees as much as you need to. Just like that. Inhale, slowly bring yourself back into cat-cow position and then bring yourself into your puppy pose. So keep those hips up, stretch that back. So these are all of your alternatives if you can't reach your downward facing dog today. So just make sure you're mindful to your body. Step back to the front. Inhale, forward fold. Slowly rise up, tuck your tail under. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, Savastiti. Let's bring those palms together, ground yourself, smile. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Utkatasana. Almost there. One of the last chair poses. Beautiful. Send those hips back. Stay in control. Let's take that left leg up. Step back into your lower lunge. Keep reaching up with your arms and windmill the arms into your warrior two. Concentrate. Let the hair be hair, and let's reverse that warrior. So look up towards your right palm this time. And if you want to get that little bit more of the shoulder stretch, let's take that left leg behind you and we're gonna swap straight into our triangle pose on your right knee. And if you want to get a little bit deeper into the posture, feel free to go all in. Look up, make sure you're not looking down. Breathe it through and just scan and monitor as you breathe in and breathe out and you move through your postures. Just make sure that you're constantly monitoring your breath. Feel free to keep just breathing through your nose. Try to avoid breathing in your mouth and don't collapse in your posture. Keep rising up towards that arm. Stay controlled and balanced in your postures. Ground yourself down. Let's bring those arms down and straight into our lizard pose. So shuffle that right foot on the outside of your right hand. And feel free to keep that left leg lifted, or you can bring it down on the mat. Relax your left foot. And if you want to go a little bit deeper into your hip flexor, feel free to slightly take that right knee away. Let's bring it back into your cat-cow position, and we're back into our Pilates push-ups on the other side. So lift that right leg up, and let's take that chest forward, elbows next to your body, and breathe. Match that breath to your movement. Beautiful. Few more. You've got this. Make sure you're not lifting that leg that high, so you're not putting pressure on your lower back. Sit down into your child's pose. Breathe it through. Catch up with your breath. Make sure you're still focused. If your thoughts are leaving your mat, that's fine. Just make sure your breath is always bringing you back to the mat. Let's clasp those hands behind your back to open up your shoulders a little bit more, and then slowly rise up on your knees. Make sure your knees are about 2 fists apart, and then if you want to, feel free to go into your backward bend as much as your body allows you to. It's all about the core work, so make sure that once when you rise up into your backward bend, your lower back is not taking the weight. It's all about your chest. Really keep bringing it up towards the ceiling, up towards the sky. Keep those fingers clasped if you can. If you can't, don't worry, you can always bring your palms on the back of your lower back to kind of help you stabilize, and then bring it back. So we're really reaching up the flexibility in your spine. Take it nice and easy, and slowly sit back into your child's pose. Breathe through the spine and bring it back into your downward facing dog for your cat-cow position. Let go of that neck, nice and soft elbows, soft wrists, and slowly start bringing those heels down if you can. Look up, jump or step to the front of the mat, cross your feet, and sit down. Let's take that forward fold in your seated position. Stretch your legs and take your chest down on the top of your legs. So feel free to wrap your arms around your feet, your ankles. Try to avoid your knees if you can, or just feel free to hang in here. It's all about breathing through your back, and then reverse plank. So bring your arms behind you, lift your hips up as much as you can. Relax your neck, look back, don't close your eyes. Bring your hips back down. Let's bend that right leg, take it across your left leg. Inhale, reach that left arm up, and take that left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Rotate and twist to your right. If this is too much for you guys, you can always bring that right foot next to your knee. You don't have to take it across. This gives you a little bit more stretch into that hip flexor. Just make sure both of your bum cheeks are placed on the mat, and just breathe it through. Don't lose your posture. Keep rising up. Let's take that right foot, grab it with your left hand, and stretch it out. Breathe it through. Keep rising up above the top of the head. Feel the stretch from the back of the leg and bring it back down. Inhale, let's take that forward fold. Let it go. Exhale, bring your arms behind you. Reverse plank. Lift those hips up. Exhale, let's bring it back. Let's take that left leg across your right leg. Give yourself a big hug with your right arm. Stretch it out. And you can take that right elbow on the outside of your right knee and twist and rotate towards your left shoulder. Actively press into the mat. Make sure you're constantly rising up with that posture. Make sure you're not falling into that left shoulder. And then slowly bring it back to the center, and just grab that left foot with your right arm and stretch it out. Rise and shine. Really press on your bum cheeks to keep rising up. Don't lose the beautiful posture. Let's bring it back. And then slowly, let's bring those feet together. Open up your knees and bring them as close to your hips as possible. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, let's clasp those hands underneath your feet, straight into your butterfly pose. So again, make sure your chest is up whilst you're not putting any pressure on your lower back. So really make sure your core is nice and tight. And don't worry if your knees are not on the mat, just let them fall down. Let your hips really do their thing that they need to. Inhale, feel free to come a little bit closer to your feet, forward fold. Really give that back beautiful, lovely, juicy stretch. Keep those hands clasped. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, let's push the hips forward if you want to get a little bit more of that hip opening stretch. Really beautiful. And let's cross those feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. Bring those palms together. Exhale, look down. Bow down to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let's bring them to your third eye, to your lips, and to your heart. Thank you so much for joining us, you guys. I'll see you soon with Pisces. Enjoy the day.